I've been excited about Florence for a long time, because this is where the Renaissance started, not as an idea, as a real place you can still walk through. And that changes how you arrive. For much of its history, Florence was not ruled by kings. It was a city-state, controlled by wealthy families who made their money through banking and trade. The most influential of these families were the Medici. They began as bankers, then became political leaders. Because they controlled enormous wealth, they decided which buildings were funded, which artists were supported, and which public projects moved forward. That shaped Florence for centuries. That system meant artists, architects, scientists, and thinkers were funded, protected, and challenged, often at the same time. That environment produced people like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Sandro Botticelli, and Galileo Galilei. Not by accident, by structure. Michelangelo is the most recognizable master of that approach. Everyone knows Leonardo da Vinci's drawing, the human figure with arms and legs extended inside a circle. That image exists because artists here studied the human body properly. Muscle, bone, balance. That understanding became the standard going forward. As a visitor, you feel that immediately. The Duomo di Firenze dominates the city. White, green, and pink marble, a vast dome sitting above it all. Some aspects of how it was constructed are still debated by engineers. Standing underneath it, you don't just think, "That's beautiful." You think, "How did they get away with this?" That's Florence in one moment. The Palazzo Vecchio was the seat of government for this city-state. Civic authority and cultural ambition were built side by side. The same people shaping politics were funding the look and identity of the city. That's visible everywhere. You step away from the monuments, turn a corner, and someone is restoring leather in a doorway. Not for show, for work. That contrast holds all day. World-famous masterpieces, then everyday craft continuing quietly beside them. The Ponte Vecchio is the only bridge in Florence that survived World War II. Goldsmith shops line both sides. The walkway is narrow, busy, lived in. You're not crossing it, you're inside it. We stopped for lunch near the square. Fresh ciabatta, a thick vegetable soup, simple pasta done properly. Sarah looked at the plate and said, "So this is why people stay." Then she added, "You'd leave the house for 5 minutes, come back an hour later, having accidentally learned something about art, engineering, and history without meaning to. All right, time to test your art smarts with a question most people think they know. Michelangelo's David is one of the most iconic sculptures in the world. But what unusual truth makes it even more impressive? A. It was carved entirely without preliminary sketches or plans. B. It was sculpted from a block of marble that had been rejected by other artists. C. Michelangelo sculpted it in complete secrecy, behind closed doors. D. The statue originally had golden leaf details on the sling and hair. Think you know the answer? Drop it in the comments with Quizzes with Flair, and tag that one friend who still calls it the naked statue guy. And no Googling. Even David would frown at that. Want more stories, more trivia, and maybe a little pasta on the side? Join us at quizzes.gamaflare.com, where the real journey never ends. See you in the next city. And hey, keep your eyes open. You never know what masterpiece is hiding around the corner. Now, let's spin that prize wheel and find out who's getting their hands on today's treasure. And congratulations to our winner. We'll be dropping a message right in your comment, so keep an eye out and check your DMs for your claim link. And hey, if Lady Luck swerved past you today, no sweat. A new riddle drops every weekday, and your chance to win resets tomorrow. This is Quizzes with Flair, where brain power meets horsepower and curiosity comes with prizes. Catch you tomorrow, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one burning rubber into the winner's circle.